Hey guys, it's me, Maddie, and for today's video, I am just going to be doing a story time. As you can tell from the title of this video, it's about an ex-friend of mine who was pretty much a compulsive liar, but a lot of drama spiraled from it. It was freshman and or sophomore year. I had this friend, I won't say her name. She was in my homeroom. Wait, so if she was in my homeroom, what year was that my homeroom? I remember what my homeroom teacher looked like because she looked like a bitch. I forgot her name. I feel like it started with an S. Anyway, so homeroom. We go to homeroom. If you don't know what homeroom is, it's when you have to be sitting in some random classroom with a teacher for like 10, 20, 30 minutes before actual classes start. So we had homeroom, and at my table, it was me, one of my other friends, and then the friend. The friend that's the compulsive liar, she came off very nice. In Jersey, that is rare. Because I mean like fake nice. Like, why are you being this nice to me kind of nice? Yeah, so that's just kind of like the personality that she had. So, you know, everybody had to like her because she was so nice. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm going with it, of where you don't think too much into it because she's so nice. You know what I mean? It's manipulative. In hindsight, it's manipulative niceness. So at one point in freshman year, she tells us about this guy. I think she said she met him on an airplane or something, and he lives in Canada or something like that. And he's like super hot. She like showed us pictures and stuff and sent us pictures and whatever. He's like this hot blonde guy. Not really my type, but still, he was like an attractive blonde guy. And apparently they pretty much fell for each other on an airplane, I think. That's what I remember, is that I think they were sitting next to each other, and then that's how they met. And now they're long distance dating. I'm not really entirely sure, but I think part of me was a little suspicious at first when this was first being told to me, because I was like, and then I just started going along with it because I just didn't really care, I guess. But that is one of the things she has told everybody. Sometime soon after, she tells everybody that she has cancer. I forget what kind that it started with. I don't remember what kind. I feel like she literally said it was like cancer to like her esophagus or something. You know, we're all feeling for her. That is not something I ever questioned. I questioned the boyfriend thing because I was like, interesting, that's cool for you, but all right, whatever. But when someone says cancer, I don't question it. I don't know. I just feel like that's not something, you know, normal people lie about. So basically, she said she has cancer. Everyone's feeling for her, blah, 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 blah. I don't question it. And I guess some time passes, and every day she has like a story that she tells us about her cancer treatment, that she's getting chemo or something. I don't know. And I guess none of us really knew anything about that type of stuff yet. So none of us questioned it. I don't know, it just kept going on and on and on. And then her boyfriend and this, and boyfriend cancer, boyfriend cancer, boyfriend cancer, and then they intertwine and just all this stuff. And honestly, these stories and stuff have been going on for months. And then at some point she says her cancer is like stage 4 or something. I don't know, whichever. I remember when I looked it up finally, I found out that it was like literally like you should be dead type stage. Like you should not be here at school type stage. But yeah, so she says, and that it spread from her like, I don't know, esophagus to her small intestine to her liver or something. Like it just spread all over. So I'm the first person to question it. I do some research at home because I'm like, there's no way somebody's lying about cancer. I'm not at this point in my life where I'm only 13, 14 years old. I am not educated on cancer treatment, illness, medical stuff, none of that. I don't know anything like that. That is not something that I've had to deal with at this age or learn about or experience or anything like that. I think at some point, me and my homeroom friend, We both start questioning it. And oh, another thing was the girl who claims she has cancer. She's absent a lot. I am just now remembering she was absent a decent amount. So that is another reason why we never questioned anything. We're thinking, oh, so she's just going to get like chemo or something. Me and the other homegirl are sitting at the tables. We're just trying to make sense of it all. And I know I never said anything bad because I still considered the other girl my friend. I was just very, very, very confused. Like there was no bad blood. Like I was just trying to figure it out because we were just going over it. And we're like, she's lying, she's a liar. Like there's no way. My homeroom teacher, she goes to like the principal's office or something and snitches on me. Says I'm bullying the other girl because I'm talking about her behind her back. And I'm trying to explain what's going on. Pretty sure they don't believe me. I tried to explain to them. She said she has cancer, blah, blah, this, that, things, and then boyfriend this, and that, and it just doesn't add up. And I had a lot of evidence through text messages. Not everything, but I had a lot. And I ended up screenshotting everything that matters and putting it into a Google Drive or something, so that I had it all in one place so I could have proof, because I was actually about to get in trouble. Because this was also during the time when like bullying became illegal or something like that. Because like honestly, to this day, I didn't do anything wrong. It was a discussion and there was no bullying going on, you know? But yeah, either way, they thought I was bullying her. I bring in all this stuff. Nobody believes me. I think eventually they ended up bringing in the girl's parents. Oh, here's the other thing. We also found out that the pictures that she'd been showing us of the guy, he was like an Instagram like model. Like somebody found his Instagram. So that was a lie. So one thing that got me through all of this was that there was this girl in my grade, and we were not friends. I didn't even know who she was. She was in a different part of the school, I guess, and she was just more of a quieter person. I guess her and the girl were also really good friends. Didn't know that. Because the girl apparently had like 5 million best friends. Didn't know that. Thought it was like just me. But she had another best friend, and she felt the same way I did. And so she also brought some screenshots in of text messages and things she said, and we put them together. She went into the office with me to help me get me out of trouble for doing nothing. And so that was like a team effort, and it was super nice of her. But yeah, so basically we both went in together. So I wasn't alone, at least. And she was pretty much saying she went through the same she's been going through the same thing as I have, and she's been listening to the same stuff as I have. And it's just, none of it makes sense. That's pretty much all we said. What I also remember is during this time, the school was, our class, not school, but our grade was split in half. Maybe a little more than half, maybe like, it was like 60-40. 40% of the people, not on my side. They were on the other girl's side. Because they're like, who could ever lie about that? Who would lie about cancer? Maddy, you're just being up. Like, you're like, why are you starting all this drama? Why are you lying? Like, so 40% of the people thought that I was the liar. 60% of the people believed me, whether they actually believed me or whether they just liked me better. You know, because high school is the popularity contest. I would honestly, my percentage might be a little off, but that's just what it felt like in the moment from my point of view. It felt like everyone was against me. There was also, what's crazy is another girl in our class lied about having cancer. A whole other girl. I wasn't close with her. She was not one of my like close friends, but I never had experienced any of these conversations, but she told other people that she had cancer. Leave a comment on what you think about the story, or even better, well, not even better, but if you also experienced something very similar to this, let me know. Let me know. I want to see how common this is, and I pray to God this isn't as common as it felt. And click subscribe.